Do you know that there is this mysterious desert city that only exists for 8 days a year? Here, you will become friends with people from every different profession and background. You can wear the weirdest clothing hidden deep in your closet and express yourself without fearing any judgment. You will see the craziest object being built and the quirkiest car being driven around. You can immerse in all sorts of performance and activities, from light shows to street cooking, from fireworks to advice booth, from human-powered obstacle courses to jungling, from choreography to spiritual gathering. This is the largest and the longest party that will change how you think and who you are. Welcome to your wildest dream, Burning Man. Hello everyone, welcome to Visual Literacy Hub. This is Angela. I created this channel to record my daily observation and analysis about this very visual world that we live in. My analysis is 100% personal, nothing professional. This is about you and I together to see, to think, and to share. Well, let the fun begin! Burning Man began as an informal beach gathering in 1986, when Larry Harvey and his friends burned a wooden man at Baker Beach in San Francisco. After that, they continued the tradition once a year, with more and more people joining. And by 1990, due to police intervention and growing participation, Larry realized that Burning Man would have to appear somewhere else. He started to work with an organization called the Cacophony Society, which is a group of people passionate about unusual community experience. They decided to move the venue to a dry lake bed in Black Rock Desert, Nevada, and set it for the week before Labor Day each year. By 1992, attendance had grown to 600, and it has turned into an art festival and a fashion show, with improved infrastructure and event management. Every year, Larry scripted an annual art theme, which informs much of the large-scale art produced. As the number of participants boosted every year, issues like safety hazards, guns, drugs, abusive use of alcohol, and high-speed driving started to shadow this event. It was once described by the media as the most dangerous festival. To ensure the safety and well-being of Burning Man participants, urban planner Rod Garrett stepped up and designed what is now Black Rock City, a semi-circular grid with vehicle access, essential services, and infrastructures, with the iconic Burning Man statue at the center, surrounded by camps, art installations, event sites, and gathering places. From then, every year, with the help of hundreds of volunteers, the city is improved by its organizers to adapt to the growing population and the emerging needs of its time. In short, Burning Man is an event where tens and thousands of people carry all the necessities they need for 8 days to come to a dry lake bed, build a city, celebrate for a week, burn it to the ground, and then carry all the trashes away to return the desert to its peace. In 2019, nearly 80,000 people joined the event. Now you may think of Burning Man as a very free event to do whatever you want presumptuously. But actually, Black Rock City do have 10 principles summarized by Larry in 2004. They can be seen as the spiritual core of Burning Man. 1. Radical inclusion. Anyone can be a part of Burning Man. 2. Gifting. Every burner is encouraged to give free gifts unconditionally. It means you cannot expect a return or an exchange. 3. Decommodification. There should be no commercial sponsorships, transactions, or advertising. All logos on all products need to be removed or taped. 4. Radical self-reliance. You can only rely on yourself and the resources you brought in to survive 8 days, but you can receive gifts from others. 5. Radical self-expression. Be who you really are without being afraid of any judgment. 6. Communal effort. Cooperation and collaboration is the key for anything. 7. Civic responsibility. Take responsibility for public welfare and endeavor to communicate civic responsibilities to everyone. 8. Leaving no trace. Leaving no physical trace of any activity. Everything will be burned or taken away. 9. Participation. Everyone is invited to contribute, everyone is invited to play. 10. Immediacy. Immediate experience is the most important touchstone of value in this culture. Participate now, live the moment. There are some common myths that many people may have heard about Burning Man. Myth 1. Only hippies and young people go to this event. In fact, there is a collection of people from every society, culture, and background. Yes, there are tons of hippies there, but also families with kids and elderlies. It is designed as an event for people who have adventurous spirit and love to express who they truly are, no matter the age, profession, and classes. Myth 2. It's a safe haven for people to do illegal stuff because it should be radical self-expression. Yes, there are definitely people who secretly use it as a drug party or a face-to-face Tinder, but during the entire event, there are undercover police and Black Rock Rangers who are responsible for the safety and management of the camp, also finding lost burners in the desert. Illegal acts such as fighting and drugs are not allowed. Myth number 3. Burning Man is just about craziness. In fact, one of the most visited places of every Burning Man is the temple. Every year, burners come and grieve in this spiritual cleaning space, bring photos and belongings of their lost loved ones. The temple and everything left inside will be burned, while people sit around it and watch in silence. Burning Man definitely has evolved a lot since its invention, but some of the changes are a little upsetting to many burners and fans. It was originally a place where people needed to rely on themselves to build, survive, and participate. Recent years, however, with celebrities and billionaires coming to the place in their private jets, living in a preset luxurious camp, and 24/7 housekeeping managers, it indeed corrupts the core of Burning Man to a certain degree. Also, Burning Man was supposed to be an event where you disconnect from your reality and communicate with people without checking your phone every 10 seconds. With development of the internet, Wi-Fi, and social media, many people take this trip as a big Instagram feed journey, or even a business trip to promote their personal brands and products. This definitely violates some of the fundamental principles. COVID-19 has changed everybody's life for the past 2 years. I'm sure most people, including myself, have been seeking videos and virtual experiences that can take us away from the frustrating quarantine and lockdowns. In 2020 and 21, Burning Man was hosted online in the form of VR. But personally, I think it lacks the core experience and values of Burning Man, which is about presence in the community, communicating face-to-face with no barriers, and a journey into the wild environment, as well as your own inner wildness. In fact, many burners revealed that they felt upset or even depressive after returning to their everyday life. It's like waking up from a perfect dream only to realize you're still stuck in this unpleasant reality. But more burners see it as their annual homecoming event where they can truly become themselves, even just for 8 days. I guess once given the opportunity to experience what it's like to be who you really are, it's hard not to return to it, like patient return to painkillers. When I look at this event objectively, I think the reason why it's a burning event, not a water event or a smashing festival, is because fire is one of the first things the human race utilized to create civilization. Fire has long symbolized hope and power. Ancient people rely on fire for lighting, food, warmth, and safety. But with the development of technology, we don't interact with fire as much as our ancestors used to. For many of us, the only time we see fire is perhaps when we turn on the stovetop or using the fireplace, watching fireworks, or seeing it on TV. Therefore, when you see fire burning on a large scale, all of a sudden you are shocked by how powerful and daunting fire can be. You suddenly remember that although we can manipulate it for our own use, we are not above this powerful natural element. In fact, we are not above anything on this planet. All the hierarchy and barriers that exist in the society are created by human beings to gather power and satisfy our never-ending desires. We are, after all, a large bunch of animals who are as vulnerable as any other animal, just much more demanding and destructive. We relied on collaboration, community, and giving to build our civilization, and this is still the only way to evolve as a species. Maybe this is why Burning Man is described by many as a life-changing event. It pushes you back to an ancient style of life, forces you to forget all of the man-made systems like money and internet, and remember who you are or what you are. That's all I want to share with you in this episode. Thank you for watching. What's your view on Burning Man? Do you like its concept? Would you go if given the chance? And how would you dress up? Let me know in the comment below. Like this video and subscribe if you find it interesting or it inspired some critical thinking in you. See you next time. Bye!